Okay, it is 8:15 in the morning. You all just got jobs working at a call center. I want you all working right when I speed up time. Ready? Go. God damn it, Jill! Go. No. You. What's up, guys? This is Smooth Operators Call Center Chaos. I wanted to play a Tycoon game. I played a lot of Tycoon games already, I realized, so I kind of had to start looking for something new, and voila, here it is. For the price of a can of Red Bull, depending on what size of Red Bull you get, other companies are available, you can buy this game. It is about $2.50. Not $250, $2.50. I played a little bit before I started the recording. I pretty much have a really good idea what's going on, but I'll try to get you guys up to speed as I go. Normal mode, because goddamn this game is freaking hard. Gonna make a Aqua Teen Hunger Force reference here, so here we go. That is the name of my company. This is Jill. She's the tutorial lady. Every day she will give me a tip and I will scream at it because I can't stand how often she talks to me. But at the same time, she is the one employee who does not go home. She'll be right there all day, every day. Good job, Jill, I guess. You slam on that computer. Looks like a freaking caveman. Idiot. Okay. So all the things you can do in this game are already displayed out for you. However, you know, you gotta unlock some of the crap, of course. So you get your operating rooms, you get your service rooms, office, food, sanitary. They're all pretty self-explanatory. The operations room is where people do the making and receiving calls. Service is for the IT guys. Offices are for the bosses. Food is for food. Sanitary is for shitting. Recreation, I don't bother with it because you go to work to work. That's all there is to it. Excuse me. You get all of your staff here. This is an inbound agent. He answers calls from customers needing help with whatever they need help with. Outbound agents make calls to people, typically around 6 p.m. right as you start dinner. You know those phone calls? These guys do it. So, there's the back office agents. They do the emails and stuff. These guys probably aren't going to get unlocked, so to hell with them. What else? Managers of some sorts. I don't care. There's the service people, the janitors, the ITs, and the handymans. Hopefully we'll get to them all today. So to start, I know I'm going to need an elevator, so let's go ahead and start slamming some second and third floors on here. I'm going to try to keep these sorts of things and the central part of the building while I line the edges with workstations. Transport is going to be very important. It's going to cause lots of problems early on. Too loud. See, I told you. I haven't even started yet, and I already get this stupid little achievement objective. I need to pee. Thank you for that. Thank you, Jill. I don't know what... Oh, thank you. I don't know what I could do without you, Jill. Where was I? Buildings, operations. So I'm going to need, for this client, Mike B, aka Phony Corp, I'm going to need 500 inbound calls per day and 200 outbound calls per day. With the money I got left, I'm not going to be able to do that, but this is a good start, I suppose. Okay, it is 8:15 in the morning. You all just got jobs working at a call center. I want you all working right when I speed up time. Ready? Go. God damn it, Jill! Go. No. You are not my favorites. These two are my favorites. Mark, I really... Mark and Octavio. I really like you guys. You are my two favorites. I will be watching you all the time like a hawk. That's right. Oh, there's the outbound team. For some reason, they like to show up at noon, but at the same time, they don't leave until really late at night. So I guess they can slide with that. Octavio went to lunch. That's fine. Damn, Octavio takes fast lunches. Good job, Octavio. Stay on the ball. Keep this up, you'll get a raise. Probably not. I'm just leading you on to keep you working hard. Keep you on your toes. Because that's what you do. You take your best workers and you keep them on their toes. That way they continue being the best workers. As for the shitty workers, like everybody on the first floor, the hell with them. The one day they're going to call out sick, they're fired. That's how it works. However, Jill is still here, bashing on her computer. She is angry about something, probably because she does not have a home. I don't blame her. But she is still here, looking good. We're up to $6,000 today. There's our statistics. We managed to get 200 of our 500 inbounds and 116 out of our 200 outbounds. That's close enough for outbounds. Inbound, however, needs some work. So we're going to go ahead and build another block. Thank you, Jill. We're going to build another block once time decides to freeze. There we go. And it's going to be another inbound group. Look how clean that is. Like, these guys worked for a single day, and they still managed to make this much of a mess. Great. Get some slobs. Who are you? Look at you, Mark. First person here today. It is 7:35 in the morning. Mark is ready at the front door, ready to work, ready to take calls from people about whatever business needs to be done at the Mike B. Phony Corporation. He is ready to get yelled at. He's ready to go. Good job, Mark. We have Octavio working his ass off, and his buddy Mark right in front of him, probably just telling yo mama jokes to each other. It doesn't matter. Even when they're on the phone, they don't really have a boss overseeing them. They might not even be speaking English, these people. They're probably just blabbering. They'll be like, "Hello, you've reached the fucking phone office of Mike B. Phony Corporation." Ba 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 ba, and then they hang up, and nobody would ever know because they don't have a boss. They just come in, they work, and they magically receive a paycheck. Everybody's gone home except for these two. Delmer once again working late. We have enough money for a second elevator. I know I need one, but at the same time I also need a janitor. And at the same time, I also need a back office team. We'll do. I think they can take working in a mess one more day, and then after that, no, we'll get janitors. They can take standing and waiting for an elevator for one more day. Janitor number 1, janitor number 2. Janitor number 3. I think you 3 should be able to clean 3 buildings or 3 rooms. Look you go. It is 2:30 in the morning. The janitors are done. They're going to go back into their office and play many tycoon video games and clean up after each other as they play video games. What tycoon video games do you think they'd be playing? Who knows? Maybe they're playing The Sims. Maybe they're playing SimCity. Maybe they're playing Airport Tycoon. Who knows? All we know is these janitors worked hard enough to clean this office all the way around, and they deserve it. Good job. All 3 of you. Look who is here again first thing in the morning. It is Mark. Mark, you are fantastic. I want you to know this. I'm going to give you a raise. Because you were here first thing in the morning every day, and to me that is everything. Even if you do a shitty job, you come in early every day. So, good for you. Perfect attendance means everything to me. And right behind him is Octavio. Octavio, I'm sorry, but second is not first. You do not get the $5 raise. I'm sorry. Also, I know you don't actually talk to the customers when you answer those phones, Octavio. You just pick it up and blabber. You can't hide from me, Octavio. I'm sorry. We are coming to the end of day 3. We're at $3,000, which is not that much money. I'm not too sure if I can make any improvements based off of that amount. But we will at least get something to get us started. Let's try getting one of these. The idea is we need to at least get our inbound calls under control. Everything else we can work on another day. So let's get another building. We will move. I like separating everything by color, so we will move all of the outbounders over to the back office because we don't care about them. They don't really do anything anyway because we all know that we just hang up on the outbound callers anyway. The inbound callers are the ones that are important. They're the ones who help existing customers. Outbound callers just annoy the shit out of people when they're eating dinner. One more. Just enough cash. Okay, we are a company with a 3-story office building and a ton of employees, and the boss has $60 to his name. Look, there he is again. I'm not too sure. He has competition now. Shut up, Jill. I'm talking. He has competition now. This guy showed up at the same time. Jeff. Jeff and Baldy. What's your name, Bald? Jeff and Shane? Mark. No, you got competition now. They heard about your raise, and now they're all coming in early. So, Mark, if you want to stay ahead of the game, maybe try coming in at, I don't know, 3 a.m.? I'd like for you to come in at 3 a.m. and probably work until midnight? Mark, if you want another raise, do not leave until midnight. Okay? Did not make enough money today to make any other improvements. We're just gonna have to sit through the night and wait till the end of the next day to make any new improvements. However, it seems that we have actually made all of our inbound calls. We can start focusing on outbound and back office. Day 5, 6 in the morning. Who's going to be the first one to show up today? It seems that our janitors are just barely getting time to finish. We might have to hire a 4th one here pretty soon. But who is... Oh! Oh no! Mark, shut up. Jill, shut it. Mark, I'm sorry. Jeff beat you. Jeff beat you to work today. If you don't win tomorrow, I think I'm going to have to give him the next raise. I'm sorry. But Jeff, I know he has... Whoa! I know he has the advantage of being on the first floor, but nevertheless, he did get here first. Anyway, it seems the computer broke. I don't think my computer's ever broke like this before, however. I think an IT may not be able to fix this, Jill. Whose computer broke? Zachariah, you broke your computer. I should fire you right now. Do you know how much one of these old-style 80s computers costs, Zachariah? They cost like $100 each. Do you have enough money to pay for that, Zachariah? Huh? You only made $400 in the past 5 days. I don't think you have enough money to replace my computer, Zach. What are you gonna do about it? I don't have an IT. This is a small operation here. I'm gonna have to oh my god. Wait. What's happening? You just saw what Zachariah did wrong, and you did it anyway, and now we have 2 broken... Oh no! Now Jeff's computer is broken. Mark, you are back in the running because Jeff decided his computer was going to stop working and catch on fire. Mark, I'm sorry I've ever doubted you. I'm sorry I was going to betray you for Jeff. Okay, seriously, we need to get IT. Get to work, IT. Let's go. Okay, gotta fix these computers. IT, they're blown up everywhere. Please get to work. There you go. Get it. Fix it. That's how you fix computers. That is the most professional way to do it. You know, you either gotta abuse it or you gotta baby it. Either way, the computers get fixed. And she chose the path of abusing it. And look at her go. She's already fixed her first computer. She is on the second computer. She's taken maybe an hour on each, and they are all getting better. But it seems they are blowing up faster than she can get to them. That is a shame. You're doing a great job. What is your name? You're doing a fantastic job. That's Octavio. Your name is Octavio? Is Octavio a girl's name? I don't think it is. By the way, where is Octavio? Did he already go home for today? Oh, Octavio. Octavio 1 has already gone home for today. Not making the workload quota. I'm very upset with Octavio. It is his fault that this bar is not all the way down. Even though he is one of the few working computers today, it is all his fault. Janitors, yet again, pulling off another great day, having enough time to sit at their desk and play terrible, terrible video games like this. And by terrible, I mean fantastic. $2 video game, guys. Just saying. Up at work again before Mark. However, if you remember yesterday, Jeff, you blew up your computer. You are not getting the raise. Mark, looking good. Here we go again. Computers. Spontaneously combusting. Not completely sure why this is happening. Is this a thing that happened to computers in the early 90s? I'm not quite sure. I had one when I was a kid, when I was like 6. I don't remember it blowing up every day. So, you know, maybe this is something that needs to get worked on in this game. This is a bit ridiculous at this point. I see, though, trying to stay on top of it, all on her own. Octavio the girl. Octavio number 2. Working around all of these guys who are surely not even speaking English at this point. She just walks into the room and all she hears is babbling. However, she still comes in every day and fixes their computers. We are entering day 7. We have worked a full week non-stop. These guys have been working really hard, and this is going to be the last day that we work in this office, and that will be, I think, the end of the video. These guys have been working fantastically. The janitors have been so ahead of the game that they've been able to play video games for at least an hour a day. We're now able to hire project managers. That is fantastic, but we won't do it. Thank you, Jill. Please shut the hell up. We're in the last day. Mark, you've gotten your raise. You get 2 raises. No, you get a vacation, Mark. Go home. You have been my best employee for 7 days straight. Go to the Bahamas, Mark. Run. Be free. Everybody else, I'm very disappointed in you. Especially you, Octavio number 1. Octavio number 1, you've always been right behind Mark. You've been his caboose. And, you know, number 2 is practically last place in my book. So, fuck you, Octavio. Octavio number 2, however, you've been doing a great job. Even though you showed up only maybe 2 days ago, you've been doing a great job, probably working much harder than any of the people in the inbound calling center. Outbound, however, you guys have been working hard, and you've just not been able to make your quotas at all whatsoever, but I do take the blame for that. I did not hire enough of you. They probably just cursing at me right now. They don't fucking care. All they know is they've been working their ass off and just been completely yelled at all the way through. And of course, bird number 1, I will always remember you just as much as I remember Mark. Bird number 1, you have always walked along the top of the building to remind me that there is an outside world beyond the walls of the telemarketing center. But here it is. Day number 7 has ended. Or is ending. Ending with 3 hours. 2 hours. Whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into a game where I just completely cheated everything so you can see the full extent of this game. But this is pretty much how you play it. So let's cut it. So here we are at one where I cheated. We are on floor 9 out of 40, I believe. So there is plenty of room to expand in this game and just go on forever, making the biggest and best call center you can possibly think of. Everything is upgradable, even the employees. You can make them better and faster by educating them. You can make all the rooms upgraded, except for, of course, Jill's room, because Jill is a piece of shit. You can upgrade the elevators, so there will not be clogs whatsoever. The green rooms is where all the bosses will be sitting. These are obviously the telemarketers' rooms. As you see, there are multiple companies in this building. Off to the side here are where all my janitors, handymen, ITs all work together. Kind of all, it's their own little corner over there. That is their world. So let's speed it up, and you can see the full extent of what all of the people can do in this game. Here we have our, what are you, account manager. He helps me find new companies to work and expand my business. The more companies he finds, the more people I can hire into work. This is my HR manager. She lets me know when people are sick. Let's see who's sick today. Mike Morgan is sick. He has rhino... There's no way in hell I'm gonna pronounce that. But look, she tells me who's sick, what's the bullshit, and who I should fire. Thank you, HR. You're the best. You make my life a lot easier when I have this many employees. Or another sick person. My doctor told me I was insane. I am gonna believe that. I would be insane too if I worked here. Here's a T2 call center guy. Whenever these guys cannot answer the questions, it goes down to these guys, and they will sit at their computer and blabber in actual English. Here are handymen. This one is working on making the window not cracked with his hammer. Good job, handyman. Not too sure how you do it, but you do it. There is the boss. There is the floor boss. He runs around one by one, screaming at each and every telemarketer while they're talking to their clients. And he makes sure that they work harder and faster all the time, non-stop. And right behind him is the cheerleader. She does the same exact thing, only she makes them happy while they do it. The manager works better, the manager makes them work harder, but at the same time they are unhappy about having the manager looming around. The cheerleader makes them work harder in a less effective way, but the workers do not get pissed off. So I kind of have two of each. Kind of even the playing field. So a fully functional building will look something like this, which is absolute insanity. Guys, $2.50. There's a lot to do in this game. Okay? You guys should go out and buy it. The links are in the description. This has been Gnarly Charlie. I'll be here for a long time. Jesus Christ. Fucking playing a game. Being a fucking telemarketer boss or something. It's worse than Farming Simulator. It's worse than Trucking Simulator. All I do is watch these people make phone calls all fucking day. It's fucking ridiculous. Why the hell don't I play normal games like a real person? Why don't I just go play Grand Theft Auto or something? Why do I find joy in watching these people Look at them all. They're just puppets. Under my command. The command of a ruler. The command. It's all mine. That's why I play these games. For the power. For the ego.